Hey everyone, how are ya? Welcome back. Faith is the evidence we can't actually see. That was a quote from last night's movie, The Case for Christ, one of my most anticipated films of the year 2017. It was produced by Purefix, or Pureflex, I forget how to say it. And they produced God is Not Dead and God is Not Dead 2. And I think they had a hand in Heaven is for Real and Miracles from Heaven, but I'm not 100% certain off the top of my head. Anyways, I had to actually go out of town about an hour away to see the film. It's a shame that they didn't have it in the local rural area. But I went with a priest friend, and we had a great time. We talked about it the whole way on the way back, and of course during the film. And if you don't know what the film is about, it's basically about a journalist who is atheist, who's married to a Christian wife, who she's enhancing her beliefs and her faith, and he's getting away from it. And he's trying to prove in his line of work, as he's also working on another case that involves police and an African American. He's trying to prove that this African American is not responsible for shooting the cop. And he's also trying to prove that the resurrection and the passion and Christ never died on the cross for us. And throughout the movie, you see the sub storylines and subplots and the mysteries. And Mike Vogel plays the lead actor, and he's the journalist who works for in Chicago. It takes place in the 80s. There's no color in it. My entire gripe the entire time was it wasn't color. It was all shades, browns, blacks, grays, and it was like, oh my god, where's the color? No bright color until the end. You see how that plays out. Good music, good writing, good director, produced very well, based on a true story from the 80s. And throughout the film, he struggles. He doesn't have a relationship with his parents, and then they have a new baby, he and his wife. He and his wife clash over something that takes place with their one daughter, and that's what makes the wife become Christian. And so like they clash because he's against religion and she's all for it, and it's all about like love and how Jesus loved us, and that's why he did what he did. So throughout the movie, he goes and he talks to a psychologist, he talks to a professor, he talks to a medical doctor, and he tries to prove in his journalistic abilities, with the facts that he only goes on, that this did not happen, and he can't prove it. He can't prove it. So throughout the movie, he's atheist and then he becomes Christian. And it really makes you wonder, as I'm sitting there, I'm a Roman Catholic, and I love going to see movies like this at Easter because it just enhances what I believe in. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at my priest friend and I'm like, oh my God, like this did prove that it happened, and this evidence proved that it happened. And even the medical doctor said, I don't want to believe. I'm all about science. I'm all about the numbers adding up and the facts and that. But sometimes you can't prove something. And that's the mystery in life. And whether you believe or you don't believe, and you're Christian or you're atheist, I recommend you going to see this film, because it really makes you just sit there and ponder things. And, I would say for some people to change their views, maybe for some people to change their views for the opposite. But definitely go see it. I'm sure it'll do well. It won't do skyrocket in the theater, obviously, in the box office, but it will do well. Can't wait to show it to my family and friends when it comes out months from now. But it really does, as someone who is Catholic, my beliefs are 10 times stronger now after seeing the evidence that was put into this film to prove that it happened. The resurrection happened, and he died on the cross. And, so thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it, and yeah, definitely go see it, even if you're skeptical. It has other storylines and plots in it that you'll enjoy. So definitely a great movie. Producers, writers, director for Easter and for Holy Week. Great marketing to release it now. And thanks again for watching the video. And have a blessed Easter, everyone.